There they are.
Hi, yes.
Good morning. It is Monday morning
Yep.
for us,
Yep.
and it's not your Monday morning unless you're here.
That's
All
right.
right. Facebook is building an audience for us. Words do not have power. Yeah, that's another story. So, Victoria,
Yes, babe.
did you have a good weekend?
Yes.
Excellent.
Worked hard on the weekend. We both did, didn't we?
That's right.
Yeah.
We pushed things and pulled things.
Hi, Yasmin. Hi, Armando.
All right. So let's do our housekeeping. We've got 5 people here so far. Visit us at freeneville.com. Join us in Manifesting Mastery. And
First one, Armando. What, that you've come to? Cindy's here, Mike's here. Hiya. Wow.
look at all that. Lovely people. Excellent.
Yeah.
So
Yasmin.
today we've got a Yaz and Hamish are here. We've got a reader email. We've got a Neville Goddard quote. We've got lots of spunk.
Spunk.
Spunk. Spunk.
That word in Australia is probably not such a good word.
All right.
But anyway.
We've still got lots of spunk.
Okay.
All right. Now. All right, boys.
Wow, loads of people have joined, so
Hello, Jenny.
excellent.
Hello, Joe. Hello, Donna. Bruce. Howdy.
Bruce, howdy.
All right. Now,
No cuss words, says Bob.
no cuss words, not yet.
Joe goes spunk. What are you talking about?
That's right. Yeah, that's like water in New Jersey.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like the attitude.
All right.
All right. So, let's dive in with our reader email and our Neville Goddard quote and have some fun. And Kat is here. Good morning,
Yeah,
Kat.
hi,
Nice
Kat.
to see you.
Cool. And
All
Molly.
right, Molly's here. So, Victoria, would you
Yeah.
like to read the email since it's from Sue?
It's from Sue.
Yes, it's from a girl. So,
Okay.
probably sound better if you read it. So we could do the boy named Sue, Johnny Cash thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good morning. How do you distinguish between an opportunity that will lead you to your ultimate creation and thinking from the middle and not the end? Okay. Although I imagine from the end, I sometimes think of middle steps. For example, I know I can imagine exactly the being and environment I'm creating. However, I also have the opportunity for a job in Brisbane. Oh, she's from Australia. Hello, Sue.
That's right.
Which uses my current skills and talents and could be a step in the direction of my ultimate desire. Also, because it's a secure income. Well, that's always nice. It is my understanding from reading that our desires come through natural transactions in the world. For example, purchase of ideal house, not having it just materialise in the driveway, so to speak. So my question is this. How
right.
do you distinguish between an opportunity that will lead you to your ultimate creation and thinking from the middle and not the end?
All right. So thank you, Sue. So
Yeah.
my answer is body parts. Okay. Now, I love this part. I get to discover how the metaphor shows up. So loving puppy dad is a state, right? Having the body parts ready for Bruce and Emmett is like a middle thing, right? So
The end is like
so it's-
being the loving trainer.
yeah, the end is loving trainer, loving puppy dad, loving husband.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have the treats and I was Jean Victoria,
Yeah.
gosh
Do
darn it,
get
why
the
didn't
treats.
you bring the treats up?
Yeah,
It's all
okay.
your fault. Still,
Yeah.
everything is. Oh my God! Right? Get it?
Yeah.
So hey, Dennis. So here's the thing, right? So let's explore middle and end in a tiny bit of a different way. Okay. So the end, we're assuming right now, is loving puppy dad.
Yes.
Okay, not the body part. Loving husband,
Yes.
not just the smile.
No.
Okay, the smile's a natural byproduct of that, and loving trainer, right? However, we still get to imagine doing the show.
Yeah.
So we have ignition, and it gets us up the ladder. We still get to imagine having body parts handy for the pups,
Yes.
but it's not like we're trying to figure and force it all out.
Yeah.
Figuring it and forcing it all out would make it really tough. It also give us things to resist, versus, you see, would just keep going. I don't even think to throw the thing. I just noticed the pups are getting a little bit ready for a treat. And we give them things to chase. So what if your end, right? So if your end is, by the way, let's talk about solutions. We're going to switch the terms around a little bit. Okay, so Neville says, if you are in debt, what is the solution? Okay, what is it?
Yeah.
Ready? If you're in debt, what's the solution?
Excuse me.
That you win the lottery or an uncle dies and leaves you his fortune? No. Right? But this is Neville, right?
Yeah.
The end is that you are debt free. How would you feel if all your bills were paid? Assume that feeling and let imagination harden that feeling into a fact. Okay? So the solution, by the way, he continues, every problem has a solution. Imagine the solution and assume it is true. You get it? The solution is not having to do with the lottery or the uncle or whatever. The solution is debt-free. The solution is loving trainer. It's not, okay, my script, what I'm going to say. It's not, all that. Okay? So instead of, so there's the difference in feeling. What is the solution? Imagine the solution. The solution is the state of being debt-free. The solution isn't, oh, I got the lottery. By the way, if I had to win the lottery to prove this stuff works, because we get the emails. Why? I want to win the lottery. We ask why. So, well, so I can pay off my debts and I can prove this works. Trust me, you could do everything. Okay? Yeah. People read. We've got I don't even know how many 100 success stories on FreeNeville.com, and people say there's still not one that fits my situation. No, that's your success story. You didn't write it yet because you didn't imagine your solution and have it weave in. And discover, is it going to be the lottery win or an uncle or whatever? Mike Patton says the lottery win or the dead uncle is the middle. Exactly. So when you're stuck in the middle, you experience what we call that middle muddle. It's just like
I can see for Sue, because she hasn't actually said what her actual end is.
Yes.
Like, if her end was living in Brisbane, I mean, wow, it's all come up.
Sure.
Yeah. Or if the end is maybe even just living on the coast somewhere with a secure income or something, then again, once again, it's all there. But we don't know, like, I guess that's not it, because there wouldn't be the confusion otherwise between the middle and the end.
I bet you a better end is something about feeling at home, feeling secure, feeling something.
Yeah.
Feeling like a loving puppy did, right? So there's the fun. So always bring it back to you. We keep talking in, what's that course, Manifesting to the Max?
Yeah.
3 primary purposes. Okay, feeling ignition, the 18-inch adventure. Yeah. Right? Those 3 things work really, really cool because of the way we're approaching
it's
this
exactly
thing.
that, isn't it? Because like now it's back up to the head, the confusion of is it the middle, is it the end, but not bringing it down, like what is it that she really wants.
Sure.
In the end.
If you know what you want. By the way, I always wanted to teach.
Yeah.
Okay, when I was a little boy, I got that I wanted to teach spiritual things. I sort of liked what the priests did, but didn't like it at all, right? I got that they were trying to do some good, and I wanted to do some good. And to get to where I am, I've done all sorts of middles, okay, from teaching karate to being a cop to working in the old folks' home to being a kids photographer to doing telemarketing, one called Closed Sales B2B, all sorts of things, but they all gave me skills and paid the bills to get me here. But this has been the state. I mean, throughout my entire life, in one way or another, this state has just kept refining itself. See, we just keep having
throwing
body parts, right?
Yeah.
So the bridges, the middle are bridges.
Yes.
Absolutely, Andrew.
Got it.
So there's the cool thing is, by the way, you're going to cross bridges. Okay, you're going to cross bridges. Again, and by the way, Sue brings up some absolute gold here where she says in the middle of this, I can't find it, where she said it will happen in the most natural way.
Yes.
So Victoria and I, tell us about our weekend. Tell us about your hands. My God, she came in the house. I mean,
hurt my hand weeding, and it's funny, isn't it? Because over a year ago, I remember being out in the garden, and I came into you because at the time I was pulling weeds, and something popped in my head. Like some people might say, "Oh, it's the voice," and it was just like, "Don't weed, just plant," right? And I got told that a year ago. I haven't listened.
She told herself something.
Yep.
She blew herself off.
Yes.
Have you ever blown anyone off? Let me tell you something.
I blow myself off all the time, and I often blow other people off.
Just for fun,
Anyway,
people.
so I've kept on weeding, and lo and behold, the weeds just seem to be getting bigger and more furious. And
So-
because I've been spending the time doing that, I haven't been planting.
So what you focus on expands.
Yes. And then what I noticed was I was weeding up near our locust tree, and there was one little cutting that I jammed in the ground of this, like, it's called osteospermum, but it's just like this flowery, groundy cover thing.
Right? One stick.
One stick, and
It's about a meter square. Half a meter
it's
square.
grown now to
It's-
at
it's-
least that
yeah,
instead
it's
of one
massive,
stick.
right?
And lo and behold, there's no weeds there. And it's
By
just
the way,
like,
do you think she's telling her something? What you are is what gives life to everything, right? There's nothing freaking out there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I almost said it for Hamish. I almost did it. So,
Yeah.
so there's nothing out there, right?
Yeah.
It's all within, right? So what you do is you give life to everything. Everything's within you. Consciousness is the only reality, right?
Yeah.
So Victoria gives herself a message a year ago, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, right?
Yeah.
We all know Victoria. By the way, it's one of the things that makes her absolutely phenomenal. Okay? She just doesn't say, yes, that's the way it is. Okay? That is not her.
I don't know about phenomenal. That's the way I fight.
Well,
Anyway.
So here's the fun thing, right? She gives herself the message.
Yeah.
She also gives herself that. She gives herself the success. Hey, here's an example, right? It's sort of like if
Yeah.
you feel it real for one good thing, and then you feel it real for 100 bad things, and you go, "This fucking shit don't work," right?
Hamish.
Yeah, Hamish,
Sorry.
yay! Oh, he loves it. You should have heard the word I said to Russell's son the other day. Mercy. I asked. So here's the thing, right? If you imagine one good and 100 bad, and you get one good and 100 bad, you have no right to say this doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll say congratulations. Guess what? Here you go. Now what's cool is, I bet for the rest of her life, she'll probably think a little differently and plan a little differently just for fun.
Yeah.
Get
I'll
it?
be testing it.
Look at her, look at her, look at her.
I know. I do a lot of that.
So,
Oh, well.
so this is what's good fun.
Yeah.
So, the moral of the story. Oh, one body part, two dogs.
one go too little. Yeah.
So,
Moral of the story.
the moral of the story is this, okay? Go to the end, right? Once you're in the end, realize you're going to have all sorts of... By the way, let's assume something, okay? Unless you're doing this, you can't muck it up, okay? And by this, I mean, like, stepping out of the flow and trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
Just live from the end, and you'll notice, oh, I get to go clean butts in a nursing home.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's
Ready?
glowing at me.
Watch this. Thank you for the socks. Okay, that's why I say words don't have. Yeah, people say words are powerful. Really? Thank you for the socks, Grandma. Okay. Anyone ever do that at Christmas time?
Yeah. What'd you get next Christmas?
What I get next Christmas? By the way, she got that I wasn't thrilled about socks, right? But guess what? I'm thankful for the socks now. I've got these lovely memories of Grandma giving me socks. Today, you feel it?
And you've been in the hunt
Okay.
for the perfect pair of socks.
And I've been in the hunt for the perfect pair of socks. I'm obsessed by it.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
It's not about the words. Okay? So it's not about the middle. Go to the end. It's not about the words. It's the feeling. Okay? And when you find the feeling, you'll know, hey, is it time to go to Brisbane? Brisbane? Yes. Okay. Or no. You'll know.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
time to eat a steak for lunch or to bully? You'll know. Right? But if you sit there and you agonize for 40 minutes about, yeah, oh my God, we were talking about this on the Facebook this morning. Just gets tough. So, imagine the solution. What is the solution? The solution is not that you win the lottery or an uncle dies. Okay, you don't have to imagine any of that. The solution is assume the feeling of financial freedom, if that's your thing. Assume the feeling of health. Okay, what would imply that you've got that? How would you feel? What would you do? For some reason, I get that there's a massive difference. We were talking about this morning between manifesting eyesight that's perfect, because you know what, I want to be a sculptor. You know,
Yeah.
I want to paint things. Right? Watch that. Sometime in this lifetime, I'll do that. Okay, get it? You get this as real. This is not bullshit. Versus, I want to keep my eyesight perfect so I don't lose it when I get older.
Yeah, got you. But focusing
Yeah.
on the painting, the fine.
So I want
sculpting.
to not make sure I get any smoke in my eyes, or so I can't be around smokers.
See,
Can't get near the fireplace. Not too much heat on them either. Yeah. You get it?
yeah.
Totally different things. Hey, Pam and Dell, love you guys. Mikey's here too. My
Wow.
God, all sorts of
Loads
cool
of people just suddenly joined.
So,
We're about to
I
go.
guess that's it. It's 8:23 a.m. We are going to the dog park, and we're going to the dog park, and we're going to
Gonna
get
be-
Ollie and Daisy. Yeah, that's their friends. So that's it, guys.
Okay.
Have fun. We love you. Anything else you want to toss in, Victoria?
No.
Cool.
Anything you want to toss in? 20.
I'm looking forward to, we've got so much cool, we're building soil. And I'm so looking forward to all the things we're planting in it,
Yeah.
Like she said, one stick, seriously. Let's close the show with this. She stuck one stick in and it went,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? That's sweet. How many sticks can you stick in? Okay? Weeding gets old. You should have seen her hands. Oh my God.
Yeah, they were. Well, I've scrubbed them. I buy a
Repeatedly.
shower grout brush, which is like, you can imagine, thin, long, like for getting in the grout.
I love
And
it,
I
Mikey.
use that under my nails, and it kills, as well as the high pressure washer under my nails.
Yep.
And they're still dirty.
So we get to plant.
Yeah.
Plant or weed, what are you going to do? So plant or weed, go to the end, skip the words, and that's it. Have fun. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Visit us at freeneville.com. Join us in Manifesting Mastery. For refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
Refunds.
No,
Replays.
replays.
Yes.
Refunds. Refunds for refunds. Refunds.
Oh, refunds.
Refunds.
Oh, very clever.
Yeah, refunds. Okay?
Yeah.
But seriously, join us in Manifesting Mastery. God,
Yeah.
it's such a goody course.
Yeah.
And Mike, we shared something today that you wrote. So have a wonderful day, guys. Love you all. See ya. FreeNeville.com and the
See
dog
ya.
park. Look at her. Tell you what, does she look great or what? Look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her. Oh, she's going to pop.
Yeah.